This is just ridiculous at this point. I'm talking about the lag and server issues in Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone, especially for those playing on Xbox. It's been so long now, I think it's been almost a month now, and it still hasn't gotten fixed. Good morning, gentlemen and ladies, RSX Squishy here, and for today's video, I'm finna be talking about Call of Duty, Activision, or whatever the heck and whoever's making this freaking game nowadays, I don't even know anymore, and the server issues that keep plaguing Call of Duty. If you guys like the video, like my honesty, like, comment, subscribe. It actually really helps me out. And by the way, thank you for everyone that supported the channel recently. You guys mean a lot, whatever. Okay, so I just want to get started with this because I made a video about a week ago. I hadn't really played Call of Duty that much, and I started playing again. That was before I knew about the voice chat bans and Royal Helix nerf and all of this stuff. But I started playing Warzone because I wanted to kind of get back into it, and it was unbearable. Every single time I was near an enemy, it started lagging, and it was always at the worst time. It was almost like the enemy had like a lag switch of some sort, and I thought it was just me. I thought it was my connection. I reset my modem. I kicked everyone off the Wi-Fi, and then fucking restarted my whole like setup, and I was still having the issues. And then I was like, oh, you know what, maybe my internet's acting up, I'll just play tomorrow. And then sure enough, the next day, still having those issues. So I looked online, so many of you guys were commenting, and by the way, I really like when you guys comment when you guys are having issues and stuff, because it makes it known and it gets the attention of more people. So you guys were commenting and pretty much all over Twitter, letting Activision know that about all the issues, and it did get some responses. After I made a video, there was so many people that made a video talking about the lag and server issues in Warzone. They finally released an update saying, here, I'm going to read it out word for word for you. Quote unquote, our teams have been investigating increased reports of lag and packet burst issues, as indicated on the in-game widget. While some mitigations have already been deployed, we remain committed to continued improvement. Stay tuned for further updates. That was a freaking week ago. What the hell, dude? Like I said in my last video, if this was an issue with the store and something with bundles and microtransactions, that would be patched within an hour. How are you guys having issues? Like, you guys came out Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, freaking OG Warzone 1, Black Ops Cold War, Vanguard, all the freaking trash games that have been out recently, and you guys still haven't learned how to fix issues. Like, what is it at this point? Is it the fact that you guys support older generations like PlayStation 4 and the older Xbox? Is that what's causing the lag, and it just, I guess, overwhelms the servers or something? Is it too many people on? Do you guys need to spend more money on servers instead of having these Dollar Tree servers that can't handle like this many people? Like, it's ridiculous at this point. Like, I refuse to believe that $1 billion company that supposedly had 3,000 devs on the last game can't figure out like an issue like this. And I know there's always someone that comments, oh, Squishy, you're not a developer or anything. Like, why would you even talk about this? I know this should be an issue that should be an easy fix. I don't have to be a developer to, talk about this and explain my frustrations with this game. Like, are you guys overloading it with too many things? Like, the whole game is just like a clusterfuck of just a bunch of shit that doesn't belong in there, that needs to be removed in order to make space for the game. Like, how much of my fucking storage is just Call of Duty? It's like ridiculous, and it's a bunch of useless shit, a crappy UI system, a bunch of useless features that they keep implementing, and it's just, again, it's ridiculous at this point. Like, you can't play Warzone, you can't play Rebirth Island, even on multiplayer. I'm getting lag in multiplayer now. They were supposed to be implementing fixes for this, and it's just gradually getting worse. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, isn't Warzone their like bread and butter, and they're over here just neglecting it? Look at how many people comment every time, a Call of Duty page, an Activision page, Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward. Anytime one of those uploads anything like on Twitter or on YouTube, you'll see comments plagued saying how the game is just, unable to be played because of lag. And again, there's nothing done about it. There's always like, oh, we're implementing a fix, blah, 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 blah. And then, it takes a week. In this case, it's been over a month. And especially, I don't know what it is with Xbox players. And I'm not talking bad about Xbox players. But it's like 10 times worse for them than it is for PC players and PS4 players or PS5 players for some reason. And it sucks. Like, I have friends that play Xbox, and it was weird because we were trying to play like literally any game mode, and they're freaking lagging all over the place. We can barely communicate because we have to use Discord now. So we try to play a game, and now the whole game is freaking lagging. Like, bro, there's nothing on this game now that's like worth like doing. The camos suck for everything. They keep nerfing all the good ones that you struggle to earn. So you can't talk to your fucking friends. And even if you play with your friends, you try to play like in Discord or something, you go into a Warzone game or Resurgence, and you're starting to lag all over the place. Like, that's freaking ridiculous. Like, there needs to be like, I don't know, I wish there was more like control with these types of companies and how they handle the treatment of these games, because I feel like they legit take advantage of the consumer base. Like, they overwhelm you and just bombard you with microtransactions. All they care about is like the next freaking bundle, the next, collaboration that Call of Duty is doing for a freaking skin. And then all the issues that Call of Duty has had, that Warzone has had, don't get fixed. They make so much money on this. Like, I think it was millions of dollars per day. This was back during COVID, but keep in mind, Call of Duty is still popular, and there's been so many more bundles and stuff and like, it's rare that you go into a lobby where someone doesn't have like a skin that you pay for. That's what I'm trying to say. And they're making so much money on it, and none of that money feels like they implement it to fix the game. I feel like they run the game on like the lowest quality servers possible, just so they can maximize profits and not have to spend so much on fixing the game. I don't even think they have people fixing the game. I think everyone takes their time. They hire all these diversity and inclusion people that don't know what the hell they're doing, instead of getting people that actually know how to fix things. And that's why everything takes so long nowadays. But that's a topic for another video. But I don't know, it's just ridiculous at this point. And I mean, I'm gonna buy Black Ops 6 because I make content on it. But I would advise you guys, the ones that are probably on the fence about it or thinking about getting it, honestly, don't buy that game. Wait a week or two, maybe a month after it comes out, get some of the bugs out. But watch some of the reviews. I'm always going to give you guys positive, or not positive, but I'm always going to give you guys honest reviews on the game and telling you everything that needs to be fixed about it. Because if the game is going to be having the same issues with voice chat bans and having lag all over the place, there's no sense in telling you guys to get it. And don't fall for any of that bullshit crap about pre-order the game so you guys can get early access to this, or you guys get an extra skin that nobody ever uses or whatever. So if anything, buy the game, and then during the beta when it comes out, get your money back for the return. But I don't know, Black Ops 6, I can already tell just the direction that this game is going already. Modern Warfare 3, it's a clusterfuck, and it's going to just be trash from the beginning because they don't take care of their games. I don't know if everyone's just moved on to Black Ops 6 now that nobody's paying attention to Warzone and Modern Warfare 3, but this is unexcusable, and there should be some sort of intervention. I swear, I would want a class action lawsuit against Activision and like all their shady practices and how they don't treat the customers good and have an unplayable game, and they charge so much for everything else, but there's never anything that like they put back into the game. It feels like they just keep putting a bunch of crappy skins, a bunch of crap challenges. But anyway, I'm kind of going on a rant here. But if you guys been watching again up until now, I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me recently. Keep commenting on here and keep commenting on their Twitter. Let your guys' voices be heard, and let's get this fixed, and hopefully Ugh, yeah, it's not gonna get fixed, but hopefully it gets, better. But thanks for watching if you guys been watching up until now, and take care.